Joe and I went to Mar-a-Lago.
That is the purpose of understanding and remembering the Holocaust.
This is not Fox, Congressman. You can't just spin a tail and pull the wool over people's eyes. I've decided to move on.
You know that an industry is broken and you know that journalism is finished when you see people getting fired and pushed out and having to leave for actually doing journalism.
Wants you to see exactly my point. They're the pictures Hamas wants.
There are also people that your government has killed. You accept that, right? You've killed children, or do you deny that?
No, I do not. I do not. First of all, you don't know how those people died. Those children.
Oh, wow. You know something, Joy? You see Mehdi Hassan, Bari Weiss, now Jim Acosta. You see these people leaving these corporately run media platforms to actually do journalism on another platform that they created. Now that should tell you everything you need to know about the state of journalism, that they couldn't do the same journalism at places like the New York Times or MSNBC or CNN.
And that's why more people are watching the Cartoon Network SpongeBob reruns right now, Jim.
And then you look at CNN in particular and you see the ratings are low. And they get rid of Jim Acosta, and guess who they keep on the air?
What horrific act is Elon Musk endorsing today, in your opinion?
I don't know. Detention camps?
Come on.
Well, look.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on?
I mean, you are way off the rails.
I think it's kind of...
I'm off the rails.
Yes.
You're the one who defended Sikh hiling as a normal activity.
This salute trutherism is outrageous. This is the most.
Do it right now on TV.
This is the biggest conspiracy.
So do it right now on TV. If you think it's normal, if you think this is a normal way to greet people, do it right now on TV. Why won't you?
And of course, Scott Jennings won't do it right now on TV because he knows that he would look like an idiot and he would get called out. So of course he sat there and kept his mouth shut. For some reason, I have no idea, but Abby Phillip has this odd habit of always interrupting right at the moment when the debate gets good. It's sort of an odd thing. But at any rate, Kathleen Rampell gathered him and kicked his ass. So it really didn't matter. But the point is, all of this that we're seeing on CNN, particularly with the 10 o'clock show, is a desperate attempt for attention. And the mainstream media is getting more and more desperate for attention. They're ratcheting up a lot of the things that are just trying to get people distracted, but are not necessarily important in the grand scheme of things or even informative in the grand scheme of things. And that's been a problem in journalism. Once you had YouTube and certainly TikTok and all these platforms that really democratized the ability for everybody to get in there really and platform what they were saying and what their views are. And frankly, there's a lot of talented people out there. They're certainly not all on CNN and MSNBC. The biggest challenge to mainstream journalism is that all of these people have an opportunity, anyone has the opportunity to have their own show. And you're seeing numbers now on YouTube that are surpassing many of these cable channels, including CNN at certain times of the day. When somebody can post something and get 1 million, 2 million people, they're surpassing some of these cable channels that are doing news, and that, friends, is game over. And in a lot of cases, frankly, they're producing and presenting information in a more thorough and deeper way. So mainstream media is having trouble because they can't compete. It's kind of like what happened to the taxi industry when Uber came along. It's interesting to watch, but it's dangerous for our democracy because what's also happening parallel to that is that these mainstream outlets that everybody trusted once upon a time is starting to get rid of people who are trying to speak truth to power, or at least trying to do really hard-hitting journalism. That doesn't seem to fit in the business model of legacy journalism, and that is striking. We saw it first with Bari Weiss a few years ago, and now it's really just picked up steam. This is Lauren Burke, and I'll be back soon. I talk about the media, the law, defamation, and so many other things political, things important, things changing with regards to technology, and I'll be back soon.
Reports about me and the show. And after giving all of this some careful consideration and weighing an alternative time slot CNN offered me, I've decided to move on.